It's in the gates, red light is on. Set at the 1400. Ready. And they're racing. Mega Dog got a good start, so did Whack and Tanker. Wine Night going quickly today. Scooter's Machine goes through, then London Miss, and further back is Rock and Ruler, who's piercing through on the inside as Kennedy tries to ease back with Megadon and find a position, but caught out 3-1. He eases back further to get outside of Frosty Hart and be one off the fence. Followed by Morgs Freeman getting well back is Frosty Hart on the inside, then Beat the Bell. Fire Sail and Speedy Misses back at the tail of the field. White Knight has surged up on the outside of Scooter's Machine, and they go together with London Miss at Whack and Tanker just in behind him, then London Miss outside Rock and Ruler. Further back is Mega Don, who's sitting outside of Frosty Hart from Morgs Freeman, Beat the Bell, Fire Sail, and Speedy Miss would be about 20 off the leader. At the 600, the pace has been solid, and Scooter's Machine got away. A length and a half to White Knight, who's ridden up to stay in touch. 2 away is in third place Whack and Tanker, then London Miss. To the outside is Megadon and also Morgs Freeman. Megadon's got on the turn. Rock and Roll at the inside from Frosty Hart and Fire Sail taken wide. Around the bend, Scooter's Machine in front. On the outside, One Night, Whack and Tanker. Then came London Miss, and further back Morgs Freeman and Fire Sail. Whack and Tanker's coming at Scooter Machine, and then London Miss. Beat the Bell's getting clear as well. Whack and Tanker goes to Scooter's Machine, but Beat the Bell is flying through. Beat the Bell grabbed them on the line as just one. Beat the Bell has won in the last stride from Whack and Tanker and London Miss, and then Fire Sail out wide from Scooter's Machine. Further back was Morgs Freeman, Frosty Hart, Speedy Miss, and then Megadon, who was never likely from the corner. A long way back in the field is Wine Night, who weakened, and the last one home, Rock and Ruler. Beat the Bell, number 9 is the winner. Lucy Warwick's been flashing home and been unlucky in its races. And it's absolutely charged home here. Beat the Bell, number 9, has beaten Whack and Tanker and London Miss. And we wait on 4th. It's gone to number 7, Scooter's Machine, over on the inside in front of Fire Sail. So 9, 11, 10 and 7. 9, 11, 10 and 7. Beat the Bell, charging through the middle. It's been threatening to do this. Last start was unlucky, held up before that flashed home. It's put in a couple of eye-catching runs. And Lucy Warwick has pierced her way through the field to get the money here. Sharon Miller in those red and yellow colours, carried it by Unitime recently into a placing in the railway. So it's 9, 11, 10 and 7. 9, 11, 10 and 7 after the running of race number 3. Beat the Bell last started behind Solid Asa, went held up, and before that flashed home from last at Bunbury behind Tredenzio. So we'll go downstairs and we'll try and pick up some comment here with Brittany and Sharon Miller.
Thanks, Richie. It was a popular victory from the stand. Sharon Miller celebrating down here in the yard. We'll grab Sharon for a word. Sharon, congratulations to you. It looks like you brought the entire Christmas to the races today, because there were a lot of people up in that stand cheering home this horse.
Yeah, they've got a big family, and she's only little, this girl, but she's all heart. And it was a good run the other day. She got locked on the fence and then got squashed at the 200, and she still came again at the end.
What were you thinking during the run today?
They went at a nice clip, and she was actually travelling, which is something she doesn't do a lot. So she was, not last. And then they started to fan out, and there was a bit of a gap, so that was good.
It was a nice performance there. When were you starting to grow in confidence in the straight?
Well, I know how hard she can finish with a clear run, so when she got clear, I said, oh, she'll go now.
She certainly did that, Lucy. Got everything out of her. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Sharon Miller there, and a big group of connections from the family. You could hear them from a mile away. I looked up and thought, who are they cheering home here? And when they all got up at the finish there, Scott, you knew that it was Beat the Bell. A nice performance by the Universal Ruler mare. Her 6th career victory, but what about Whack and Tanker? 19th placing in his career. He's awfully consistent, but just tends to find one or two better.
A good money spinner for Connections, no doubt about that. He picks up a cheque more often than not, and if you were just backing him to run a place or fill a hole, you'd be probably pretty happy with yourself all the time. But he always runs those consistent races, but you're right, he does find it pretty hard to win them. It's a short neck by a half here, 14.70 the end tote price there for the winner. Beat the Bell under Lucy Warwick. It was a really good ride too, Rick, because turning for home, Beat the Bell was a long, long way off them, and Lucy was clearly trying to pick her way through some traffic, and once she saw daylight, as Sharon Miller said, she does have a big turn of foot.
Well, but that's her typical racing pattern anyway, to get back. And as Sharon mentioned, just 7 days ago, she went around in the Black Diamond. She had Carleen Heffel on her back, and she wasn't actually able to utilise the claim in that $100,000 feature. So excuses there, as Sharon outlined. But today, the finesse of Lucy Warwick able to plot a path through the field and finish off really strongly, giving Beat the Bell a victory here today. And Scott will catch up with Lucy.
I certainly am, Lucy. We know this mare as one that doesn't travel sometimes, but she looked like she was a handful. She was a pleasure for you today.
Yeah, she was. She, I think last start she had travelled up quite nice, and then maybe the 12, maybe just the company she was in just a bit too much, and the drop back today, she travelled great. I was probably a bit annoyed at myself that I wasn't a bit more positive the first 100 metres. I probably could have been a spot closer, but it worked out well in the end, and she finished off super.
Like they're getting on a pretty strong clip?
Yeah, it was really nice. It was like nice and flowy for her. Managed to go on the right horses, and she weaved through it at the end, and it was a good win on her behalf.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
And Sharon Miller combining with the 9 Beat the Bell, taking out the West Speed Platinum Tap Touch Betty or Bet handicap.
Correct weight.